Well, that's just really weird. Daniel, what's up? Thank you for joining, my friend. Oh yeah, Daniel. Well, hopefully when people get back on, um, I'll have you. You can mention your anytime you want to, Daniel. In any of my live streams, you can mention your Etsy store, your pages, whatever you want. But that's only to you. That is strictly only to you, unless I approve it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even if you get one customer the whole entire time, it's one person that you got, and a sale that you made, and it's spreading your name out more. You the man. Thank you. No, you the man. I will let you share anything. We gotta work this all out, man. I wish I knew how to do more of that stuff, because I really want you to be able to share that on my live stream. It's ticking me off that I'm like, you know what? That's the thing. The only way I can comment myself on my own live stream is if I have the laptop, and then I'm trying to think of how I can get the link in there, because that's ideal. And your photography is great, dude. It like, man, it's beautiful. It's really beautiful, Daniel. I mean, you're such a great photographer. Your ability just to capture the moment, I could feel it, man. It's so beautiful. And dude, I want to support that. I want to support the living hell out of that. Mike Stroh, what's up? How's it going? Oh, Dan, that's awesome. Mike Tro. Pete. Yeah. I've gotten good at the spaceship pan. That's hilarious. It does. It does look like that. Power Animals doing homemade pizza for dinner. What's everyone else doing for dinner? And I agree. It does look like a spaceship. I can't remember how to do that. You haven't decided yet? I mean, it does sound repetitive. I do agree, but there's a reason I'm practicing because I just keep adding stuff. Thank you guys for. All right, we gotta practice this, guys. What's up, everybody? Why is the heater on like full blast? Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho, hi ho. It's off to work we go. I'm trying to learn this Minecraft theme song. I gotta just get this one part down. Well, easier said than done. So it's. What's up, everybody? Say hi in the chat. I wrote goober on this sheet, and I have no idea why. Why the heck did I write goober? That's so random. I have no idea why I wrote the word goober right there. You guys want to play Guess What I'm Thinking Of? I think we should play that. Let's get. Alright, we're gonna play some Guess What I'm Thinking Of. It's shift. The first round, of course, is going to be. We're going to dabble in movies. That's for Mr. Power Animals. And let's do. I'm gonna hit Power Animals with a comedy movie. Let me think of one first. Think of a good one for him. Oh, I got one. All right, this is a comedy movie from the 1990s. Guess what 1990s comedy movie I'm thinking of. Go. You guys can just go ahead and comment freely. You know how it works, Power Animals. You guys can just guess freely. So it's a 1990. I really narrowed this one down for you guys. It's a 1990s comedy movie. Not Liar Liar. Yo, that's like one of the best ones, I think. Liar Liar. Would you agree? I think that's one of the best ones, like comedy movies of that time period, without a doubt. I think Jim Carrey got overlooked with his acting ability in Liar Liar. Big time. That movie could not have been easy. It was like he had to do so much in that movie. Yeah. Yeah. He was genius in that movie. He really was. I mean, absolutely genius. He was genius in all of his movies, I think. But big time in Liar Liar. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that is like one of the greatest scenes right there, Julie. Thank you for joining too. I have a piece of hair somewhere on my. Yeah, the pen is blue. It's real blue. The claw's gonna get you. The color of the pen that I hold in my hand is royal blue. And he just like relaxes. His acting is just through the roof. And then he's like, the bathroom scene when he kicks his own ass. He's like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm kicking my ass. Do you mind? I'm kicking my ass. Do you mind? Oh, that movie is so good, but that's not it. We can talk about that in a little bit. We gotta focus on the movie I'm thinking of. So Julie, we're playing a round of guess what I'm thinking of. It's not Dumb and Dumber, and you guys are trying to guess what 1990s comedy movie I'm thinking of, Julie, and you can just guess freely. Power Animals already guessed a couple. Dumb and Dumber he guessed, and that was not it. Great guess. And Liar Liar was his guesses so far. It was neither of those. This one is not like one of those. I'll be able to give you guys a lot of clues on this one. I think I'll be able to think of a lot of clues for this one. No, it's not Happy Gil. It's not Happy Gilmore. No, that's crazy that you guys both just guessed that at the same time. I'll give you this clue. It's not an Adam Sandler movie. It is not an Adam Sandler movie. It's got nothing to do with Adam Sandler, and it's got nothing to do with Jim Carrey. That should tell you a lot. Yes. Great minds do think alike. Yes, it's a 1990s comedy movie. Um, and I loved this movie when I was growing up, when I was a kid. Well, I still love it to this day, actually. Not Dodgeball. So I'm gonna start giving you guys some more like some clues automatically. This movie has to do with a real life situation that actually happened in real life that this movie has to do with. It the whole movie is centered around something that actually happened in history. Not Home Alone. Nope. Dodgeball's a great guess. That's not Dodgeball. That's a great guess, Julie. Not Forrest Gump. Nope. A Forrest Gump. I got shot right in the buttocks. All right, so there's that. There's that clue. This actually, this was definitely the 1990s. It might have even been like very late. I think it was 90s. Yeah, I think we're safe with it. It's got early 90s all written all over it. And another clue. Um, and I'm really trying to think of clues here that I know how Power Animals thinks. Um, Based on a real life situation. Um, it it's about a very specific island out there. Not Rat Race. Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhythm, guys. Feel the ride. Get on up. It's bobsled time. No, dude. Yes. Ding, 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 ding. Feel the rhythm. Feel the ride. Get on up. It's bobsled time. Cool runnings. Oh, that's four. Four. Yes, you got it. I four. I didn't realize that that was you at first because it's like a whole new, different name. You got served. That's awesome. You've never seen it? Oh my God, Power Animals. You got to see that movie. Cool Runnings is such a great movie. It really is. I love it, and it's based on Jamaica getting a real bobsled team together, and oh, sorry about that. Uh, what that the feel the rhythm, feel the rhythm. Feel the ride. I wish I didn't have to like lean in so far. Yeah, I love that movie. And there's no John Candy. I was gonna say there's no really big name actors in there, but there is. John Candy is in it. He's pretty huge. All right, so let's do another movie. Uh, huh. Great job, Four, and welcome, Four. Thank you for joining. How art thou, my friend? Um, all right. What? I'm pretty sure this is '90s as well. Yeah, it's got to be. This is in the 1990s decade, popular wise movie, and it's a rom com. It's a romantic comedy from the 1990s, I believe. What romantic comedy am I thinking of from the 1990s? Go. And do like the ticking. Not just friends, great guess. There's a restaurant called Cool Runnings. That's awesome. I'm doing well. Four, thank you so much for joining and being here. Yeah, but the thing is, bobsledding is a whole different ball game. That bobsledding is extremely dangerous. Think about it, guys. Those things are moving. They're moving like 60, 70 miles an hour down an ice chute. There's nothing else. And they're they're steering, and there's four people in that bobsled, but they have to get in there and stay in there, and they're going around turns that are like completely like defying gravity. Yeah, skiing is dangerous. I mean, you, you got to know what you're doing. That's for sure, because you could literally. I mean, I was skiing the one time, and I ended up on a black diamond type mountain, and I was freaking out because it was like my only second time skiing, and my friends like tricked me into doing it, and I was up there, and I was like, holy crap! But I got down. I was like, how about that, friends? I got down. It was scary at some points, but and I had to really pay attention to what I was doing because you can just go off of the mountainside. You're not paying attention. I mean, you have to be like really not paying attention for that to happen, but it could still happen. Um, but also the steepness of it was. I mean, I literally was like, I came up to it and I was doing these bunny hills, and I did the next side, and I'm like, okay, that I feel good. I feel balanced on it. I was able to, because it's similar to ice skating and skating in general, moving hips back and forth. But snowboarding I can't do. You just fall if you pick up too. See so that's the thing. That's where you pick when you pick up the speed. That's where you can control it the most with skiing, at least from what I found. You went skiing in the Rockies. That's crazy. Did you guys see that? There was somebody that actually skied Mount Everest for the very first time, and the video is insanely terrifying to watch. This dude freaking conquered Mount Everest. He skied down Mount Everest, and he was the first one apparently to do it without any oxygen as well. You can hear him like, deep sucking air, trying to, get oxygen in to be able to do what he's doing. Because I mean, he's skiing down Mount Everest. It's insane. It's like, it's like straight down, guys. Dude, it's terrifying to watch. You guys got to check that video out. It's insane. It's by Red Bull, I think, is the channel. Of course, they sponsored it. They're not stupid. Red Bull knows how to do sponsorships, man. I got to give them a lot of credit. No, I can't get the balance that way. I also, so I can roller skate really well. I can ice skate really well. That this type of balancing straight on. But if I have to turn my body, I on a skateboard or on a snowboard, I just can't bounce that way. And Mike Stro, thanks for hanging out with us as well. Oops. Stupid. Stupid. Oh yeah, I forgot. Nice. I often forget about that feature. You think I missed a few guesses, by the way? Hang on. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I have. All right. Wedding Singer. Nope, not Wedding Singer. Not Just Friends. Just Friends is a great guess. Mike Stro. Says Wedding Singer, but best. You've Got Mail. Nope. When Harry Met Sally. No. All right, you guys can keep guessing. Thanks, Power Animals. You guys can keep guessing. It's a romantic comedy. Yeah, it's a romantic comedy. This movie has some big name actors and actresses in it. Two in particular. A very popular actress, that's for sure. Like one of the biggest in it. And the actor that's in it, he used to be big. He's not really that big anymore. He's not really in much anymore. Not 10 Things I Hate About You. 10 Things I Hate About Handpan. No. I mean you. I had a nice echo on it. Nope, you guys still didn't get it. So I'll try to. All right. Clues. Um. Aaron Brockovich is your clue. Not Jerry Maguire, no. That's a great guess. I've actually never even seen this movie. I just started seeing like clips of it on YouTube. and it seemed to be pretty decent. The actress in this movie, no, not Pretty Woman, but you got the right actress involved in that one, Mike Stro, and great guessing, by the way, everybody. Pretty Woman, you got the right actress from that movie. That's a huge clue. I basically just told you who the actress is, so that definitely narrows it down. JR is her name. Huge actress, and she's in this movie. I'm going to give you guys another clue after some more guesses, though, because this is a pretty big clue, I think. I'm about to give it. Not Runaway Bride. That's a great guess. That's an excellent guess. I've never seen that movie either, but that your Runaway Bride, like you're on the big time right track. My Best Friend's Wedding. Nope, not that one. Power Animals. I don't even know who's in Runaway Bride. Actually, I know that that was a movie from that time period, but I've never seen it. Like I said, but if yeah, yes, Notting Hill. Notting Hill is it. Power Animals got it. You got it. All right. So let's do another round. But Power Animals, you can pick a category. Let's stay away from movies for now. Yeah, see, I never actually saw that movie, but it looks pretty good. And the next big huge clue I was going to give was it takes place in the UK. All right, so what yeah, Julia Roberts. I like Julia Roberts a lot. She's great. She's an excellent actress. Julia Roberts. She's at the very top for me. That's for sure. She's definitely one of the greats. I mean, she really is. Um, Julia Roberts is a really excellent actress. Category wise, because I want to keep this rolling, we can do. Hmm, we can do something centered around food, if you wanted. Um, like a dessert, uh, or a sandwich, a type of sandwich, something along those lines. Power Animals, if you wanted to. That's up to you. But we tend to like food stuff, food category. You know that, right? Glenn Close. Meryl Streep's freaking awesome. Sigourney Weaver, she's all right. But Meryl Streep's epic. Meryl Streep is, I think, the best. Yeah, I know. It's like they're a huge celebrity. They're a huge, star, and you you forget that that's that huge star playing that character. That's when you know. All right. Hmm. All right. I know Power Animals. I know you're gonna love this one. This one is for you. What 90s alternative band? Hold on. Yeah. What 90s alternative band am I thinking of? Go. Nirvana is a great guess. Creed is a great guess, dude. No, it's not Creed. Nirvana, it's not Nirvana. Third Eye Blind is another great freaking guess. It's not Third Eye Blind. I don't know what Nin is. 9 Inch Nails. Is that 9 Inch Nails? No, it's not 9 Inch Nails. That's a great guess. I gotta write these down. Because oh. Not Smashing Pumpkins. Not Nickelback. I would never. We don't speak of that name. We don't speak of Nickelback. No, it's not Nickelback. It's not Smashing Pumpkins. No Doubt. What a great guess. No. No. Mike Stroh. Great guess. Matchbox 20. No. It's 3 a.m. I must be lonely. She says, baby. Red Hot Chili Peppers. No. All great guesses. What did we just do? Oh, we had Cool Runnings. Not, yo, great guess. Counting Crows is a great guess. No. Excellent. I knew you were going to bring it, Power Animals. Hole. Holy crap. No, it's not Hole. Pearl Jam. No. The Hole was a long shot. Just like Garbage and Cake. None of them, by the way. It's also not Dave Matthews Band, since that's my favorite band. It's not them. You'd have to. I'd say you would have to be really familiar with. You have to be pretty familiar with '90s like alternative grunge type bands to know this one. It's not Green Day. Um, um, trying to think of how I can give a clue here. You guys definitely deserve a clue. Not Radiohead. No. I will give you this one. It's 2 words. Okay. I know that's not a huge clue, but that is something. It's 2 words. The name of it, and it is a band. So it's 2 words, and it's a band name. 1990s alternative, grungy type feel. Not Blink 182. No, that's too like Green Day, Radiohead, Blink 182. I Pearl Jam. They're too mainstream for this band is, and what. Lucas says the Meat Puppets. I've never heard of them. Thank you for being here, by the way, as well. It's not the Meat Puppets, no. I hope that that's not just something that you wanted me to say out loud. Not Smash Mouth, no. That's a great guess. Somebody once told me the world is gone. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. With a ringer in her and a shape of an L on her forehead. So the years stop coming and they don't stop going. Da, 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 boom. Isn't that Smash Mouth? Hey now, you're an all-star. That is Smash Mouth. Not Jane's Addiction, no. All right, I got to come up with something. Call You Up. Call You Up is a clue. Call You Up. Call You Up. It's a song lyric of theirs. Come on, guys. Um, um, they're no, I don't even know who that is, man. Uh, their main song has to do with a mode of transportation. Such a crazy random clue, but if you knew what I was. So basically, you just come up with you can come up with a mode of transportation quite easily to narrow that down. What it could be about. And their main song, not Coldplay now. Has the word train in it. Train in it. Their main song has the word train in it. That's spoon feeding it. You may never even heard of these guys, maybe. I'm starting to think that might be true. Which, wouldn't be the end of the world. Have you ever heard of the song called Runaway Train? Runaway train never going back. Wrong way on a one-way track. If they here nor there. Yeah, so it's those guys, Soul Asylum. They're called Soul Asylum. That's who it was. Power Animals is officially disqualified. No, I'm just kidding. From all uh guess what I'm thinking of play? Yeah. Yeah. That's what I started to like come to terms with. I'm like, that's probably what the situation was. Power Animals, which is completely understandable. There were so many like bands in that decade, like like tons of different bands, like even ones that just like were one hit wonder type deals in the alternative grunge area, and then they just like they came in, they were out. There were so many bands like that in that decade. It's not even funny. 90s was a huge freaking decade for bands in general, artists, I think. Anyway, all right, let's come up with another. Let's do another category, guys. Um, Someone think of something good. Four, if you're still here, four. I know you got an awesome category in your mind. I know it. I can feel it. For lay it on us. Lay it on us. Let me check the Eagles score. BRB. Okay, so the Eagles won. They won 31-0. Alrighty then. Dessert. Okay, desserts it is. Four, thank you for still hanging with us and being here and participating. Yeah, let's do desserts. Um, hmm. Hmm. I think I might have already done this one before, but I'm gonna do it again then. All right. Guess what dessert I'm thinking of? Go. Guess what dessert? Not cheesecake. I knew that was going to be your first guess because that's what's like popped in my head first because I want to eat cheesecake, but not you know I wasn't going to do that one again. Yeah, that was a great first guess without a doubt, just because in general. A Reese's pie? No. Creme brulee? Nope. Great guess. Great guesses, folks. Um, and four, I will say this as well, that your first guess was really a great one because you're on the right track with that guess in that. Not a banana split. Great guess. Yeah, the cheesecake was a great guess, first guess for many reasons, but the the biggest one I'd say would be that is in the right category of desserts that this is, without getting too specific, obviously. I don't want to give it away this early. Come on, guys. I know you got more guesses than that. I don't. If I were in this live, I would have already guessed like at least 10 different things if I was playing this on the other end. I've been like, "Psh, psh, 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 psh." You guys have no guesses. I'm gonna give you a huge clue. It's in the cake category. It's in the cake category. Did you hear that? It's got something to do with cake. It's got something to do with cake. It's got something to do with cake. Not pineapple upside down cake. No. It's not carrot cake. Carrot cake is just freaking like who created carrot cake? They I'm sorry, but carrot cake's nasty. I love you like a fat kid loves cake. Where's that from? For you hilarious. You hilarious. Chocolate lava cake. Nope. Not red velvet cake. Not red velvet. Hummingbird? No. Not pound cake, but that is super close. Our animals. That is super close. And I wish that I came up with pound cake. Dang it. Yes. Ding, 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 ding. Four got it. Angel food cake. Angel food cake. Angel food cake. Angel food cake. That's what it was. That is correct. I really like angel food cake. Anywho, okay, 4. What's the next category? If you guys still want to play this, I'm having fun. Please like this live stream too. Let's not forget that. Double tap your screens, everybody. And I'm pretty sure everyone that's watching at this point. Moon Squirrel, what's up? We're playing Guess What I'm Thinking Of, it's called. Oh, Guess What I'm Thinking Of. And we're trying to come up with a new category. Okay. All right, that's a great one for. So let's do a couple dishes I want to make. There's a couple things that I definitely want to make. How do I narrow them all down? I'm sadly not even joking. Um, the one that popped in my head right away is what I'm going to go with, but it's going to be a tough one. If you guys watch and tune in to these live streams often, you may even know this one. But a dish that I want to really make uh, is it's a breakfast type dish, and guess what I'm thinking of? What breakfast type dish do I really want to make for the first time? And another huge clue. It doesn't. It's not originally from the United States. It's um, an omelet. No, huevos rancheros. No, not eggs Benedict. That's a great guess, Power Animals. The full English breakfast is a great guess, Moon Squirrel, and I definitely want one of those. But no, I'm not gonna make that one. That's a great guess. Eggs Benedict was a great guess as well. So it was huevos rancheros. English muffin. An English muffin, no. Dude, I've made an omelet before too, by the way, Power Animal. Croissants? No, and then Power Animals guessed that too. No, it's not croissants. That's a great guess. Mm, this is a very specific name of a dish uh, from a certain area in the world, and it's only popular there. Uh, this it, it's it's not many people have heard of this necessarily. It's not very well known. I wouldn't say. Uh, like at all. This is a hard one. This is a tough one. I have talked about it and mentioned it before in my live streams here. That I want to try to make this and that I want to that I want to try it just in general, like done and made right. This is a tough one. Um, I have to give you guys another clue. Uh, if I give the area of the world, that's going to give it away, definitely. Um, it has to do with um, tomato sauce, like tomato as a sauce. That's a huge clue, and that's a great question. I'll answer that one, Moon Squirrel. I would say normally it doesn't have meat in it, but it does have eggs. It has to have eggs. This is a really hard one. I don't even know why I came up with this. No, not that one. No, I'm just gonna. I think I'm just gonna tell you guys because this one's really hard. So, has anyone ever heard of Shaq Shuka? Shaq Shuka? Shaq Shuka, and it's from. Yeah, yeah. I knew some people weren't gonna. Yeah, so it's called Shaq Shuka. How cool of a name is that? First, let's just think about that for a second. Shakshuka is the name of this dish. That's awesome. Right off the bat, A+ for the name, and it looks absolutely friggin' delicious in every way, shape, and form. It's tomato based, which I love. Um, it's got a lot of veggies in it: onion, pepper, stuff like that. Garlic, I'm sure, and you know the you basically put these little with a spoon. You put these little wells on the top of the dish after it's done, and you crack a raw egg into that little well. You do multiple wells around your dish after you're done, and then those raw egg goes into them, and then you bake it, the rest of it, in the oven, and that cooks the 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 raw egg that you just put in those little wells, and it looks so cool after when it comes out. There's just eggs that are that are uh, filled into the little wells that you made, and uh, I've never tried shakshuka. Gesundheit. All right, yeah, I shouldn't have done that one. That was way too hard. That really wasn't fair. That wasn't fair. Um, let's um, let's do more food stuff. Um, you guys, uh, you guys mind like some geography? Thanks. Um, 4. Geography. I don't know what I'm gonna come up with here, but it's something hopefully easy. All right. Guys, what um the joy of cooking? That's awesome. Oh, it's in your new one. That's cool. Well, that should tell you right there. That's your sign right there that you need to make it. Yeah, the joy of cooking. That's in that's a I agree. That's a phenomenal name for a freaking cookbook. That's genius. All right. We'll try the geography here, guys. Um, and that's actually going to be tougher than I thought. Trying to think how I can word this. A walk on the beach. That's epic. That's so epic. Why does that name sound so freaking familiar? The the Choi name. Why does that sound so familiar to me? Is that guy on YouTube a lot? With Bok Choy? I've never used Bok Choy. I've heard of it. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. All right, guys. What country island, big country island, not small, big country island am I thinking of? Go. It's big. We're not talking about um, we're not talking about Jamaica here. Jamaica would be too small. Not Australia. Look at all the Australia guesses right off the bat. I knew it. It's not Australia. It's not Australia. Not Greenland. Not Japan. Great guess. Great guesses so far, everybody. Indonesia is a great guess. Um, in general, Moon Squirrel, epic guess, but no, it's not Indonesia. Madagascar is a phenomenal guess, but it's not Madagascar, and it's not Papua New Guinea either. Papua New Guinea, I believe, would be too small. I think Madagascar, that's probably too big. That's definitely too big. Madagascar is a huge island. Japan's pretty huge too. Greenland's gigantic, massive. UK, massive. Ding, 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 ding. Power Animals got it. Great job, dude. New Zealand nailed it. Power Animals nailed it. Great guess. That was great. That was awesome, guys. Great guesses. You guys did great that round. That was really fun. You guys want to do a geography type deal again? Let's do it. I'll think of something along those lines. Um, um, that's why I was like, Australia. It's not Australia because right, right next to it. Um, let me think here. All right, that's do that. Um, mm, all right, let's do U.S. cities. U.S. cities, and um, thinking which one I'm gonna do. Uh, hmm. That takes that one out. Okay. Okay. All right. Um, yes, New Zealand does look beautiful. My friend actually fought there in New Zealand, and my one buddy Bill went and saw them fight there. They went to New Zealand. They're in the like completely opposite part of the world. He's like, "Come with me." I'm like, "No, dude, I can't swing that trip right now." He's like, I'll get half your whatever, and I was like, I couldn't do it because it was so expensive. Obviously, because you're going to the other side of the world. All right, so yeah, that I I don't know how to categorize categorize it like that. I would say that this U.S. city is it's definitely not up in the highest populations cities in the US. It would be more, I'd say, on the medium population level. Definitely. Um, but it's known, yes. Like I'll say this: this city has professional sports teams. It's not Detroit, but I was gonna. Detroit kept popping in my head, dude, and I'm like, I can't do Detroit because Power Animals is here. No, I'd say that Vegas and Atlanta are they might be just slightly above the population level of this city. Pittsburgh is a great guess. It's not Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is a phenomenal guess, actually. Moon Squirrel. What a great guess. Not Minneapolis is another freaking awesome guess. It's not. It's not Pittsburgh and it's not Minneapolis. No, not Chicago. Chicago's definitely in the higher. It's like the second most populous, I think, city in the U.S. or third or something like that. Not Baltimore. Great guess. Not Baltimore. Moon Squirrel. Pittsburgh and Minneapolis were great guesses. Denver is another great guess. It's not Denver. I almost did Denver. Raleigh. Nope. Great guess. Not Miami. Another great guess. Nope. It's not. It's not Miami. You guys are. Oh, Moon Squirrel. No, it's not Green Bay. Not Tallahassee. Not Green Bay. Ding, 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 ding. Milwaukee is correct. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Great job, guys. Great guessing. That was fun. You guys want to do another city? Let's do another U.S. city. Um, one just popped right in my head too. Um, okay. Um, guess what U.S. city I'm thinking of? And again, we're not we're not talking. It's not. It's on the lower end of population city. I'd say this one more on the lower end. It's a major city. It's a major U.S. city, but it's definitely on the lower end of population. Sacramento is a great guess. Nope, not Sacramento. No, I don't. I don't believe this has been guessed yet. Power animals. Well, you know I wouldn't do one that's been guessed already. It'd be too dang easy. Portland or Providence. They're two great guesses, but neither of which are correct. But they're great guesses. Mike Stro. Boise now. Spokane now. You know your cities. That's for sure. You guys can go ahead and just right in the chat. You guys can just guess these. Just fire them off. This, like I said, this is it's definitely a major U.S. city. It has professional sports teams, I believe. Not Juneau, not Washington D.C., not Scottsdale. And you guys know what I'm saying, like that. This U.S. city has professional sports teams, so it's big enough where they have professional sports teams. Some, I think. I know they have one. Not Phoenix, great guess. Not Salt Lake City, that's a great guess, Daniel. Daniel from the Woodworks just guessing Salt Lake. That's an excellent guess, dude. No, it's not Boston. It's not Boston. Pack the cat. It's not Dallas. It's not Austin. That's two. Those two are Dallas and Austin are they're uh way too heavily populated for this city that I'm thinking of. Des Moines, no. Buffalo, no. Great guess, Moon Squirrel. Thank you guys all for playing and hanging out. Buffalo's a great guess, Moon Squirrel. Not Phoenix. Phoenix is a great guess. Not Fort Myers. No. El Paso, no. Fort Myers, no. Again, Phoenix would be too populated for this city. I believe. I don't really like for sure know all cities' populations. I'm just like kind of just thinking of it logically and from the list that I know. This is by no means like official. Very off the record, population wise. I got no freaking clue. Buffalo's a great guess. When I'm saying a great guess, that means the person just guessed like right in the realm of the type of city that I'm thinking of. The Bay, no. Kansas City is a great guess. No. That's a great guess, Moon Squirrel. Across from San Fran? Oakland. Nashville's a great guess. Not Nashville, no. Probably. It's not Oakland. That's a great guess, though. That Oakland is a great guess for along the lines of this city I'm thinking of. Not Knoxville. Um, they have multiple professional sports teams. Cincinnati is another. Cincinnati is you're doing it again, Moon Squirrel. You got to get this one. You're so close, Moon Squirrel, and you got to get it. You're right there. Cincinnati. I think. Now I'm getting confused. Yes, Mike Stroh got it. Cleveland. Yeah, Cleveland is it. Cleveland. Ding 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 ding. Mike Stroh. That's a huge assist from Moon Squirrel though. That's for show. That's a great Cincinnati was a it is Cincinnati in is it Cincinnati, Ohio? Cincinnati, Ohio, right? Cincinnati. Yeah, Cincinnati, Ohio. Yeah, and then in Cleveland is Ohio, right? Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland, Iowa. Cleveland's in Ohio, right? Am I just going nuts? Where's Cleveland at? Is it in Ohio? Yeah, Ohio. Okay. So Cincinnati and Cleveland are in this. Wow, Cincinnati has that many. I'm sorry, Ohio has that many major cities. Cleveland, Cincinnati, Columbus. What reminds you of the Drew Carey show? For what does? No, Indiana has freaking Chicago. Oh, that's Illinois. Never mind. Indianapolis and Gary. That's it. They just have Indianapolis for Indiana. Oh, Cleveland rocks. Okay, well that was a cool category. Mike Stroh got that. Mike Stroh, what category do you want to do next? Let's do something new. And since you won that last round, great job. Um, what category topic do you have for us, my friend? Yeah, no, I've heard of Gary. Let's do words. Words. I don't know what that is. What's etymology? Etymology. What is that? What is that? Where words originate from? Yeah, I don't really know. I don't really know how to. I don't think I can do that one right now because I'd have to look all that up, and you know what I mean. I can't leave this live stream. If I do, it pauses everything, and I'm not gonna have to keep going back and forth. Like a category, for instance, would be like something like that a a wide variety of people will know that that category. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, uh, I don't know. Like, I, actually, I just thought of a great one. Um, uh, a Christmas song or a holiday song, we'll say. And I'll just think of one off the top of my head real quick. I'll write it down. That's a great category, especially right now. And most people know this is going to be a very simple one. So, um, so uh, uh, names or stars. Okay, so names of stars. Yeah, the problem with that is I don't think I know that many stars, man. Polaris, yeah, like I've heard of that, but I'm not well versed enough in the stars for that to do that category, man. I mean, I know the sun and I know Polaris now. Uh, yeah, but that's not that's like a very specific cat like that only a very small group of people would really know. You got to make it. You got to make it like okay. So what Christmas what Christmas carol is this a Christmas carol? What Christmas song or holiday song am I thinking of? Go. It's a main one. It's a big one. I'm not sure that it's necessarily a Christmas carol, but it's a Christmas song that's very popular. Oh yeah, all those stars. Walking in the winter wonderland, on away, ba 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 doo 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 doo. No, it's not that one. Great guess. Yeah, this is a very popular Christmas song. If we're in the holiday spirit, folks, it's already getting dark. It's already pretty much dark out, and it's. I can tell how cold it is by the way it sounds and looks. Not Winter Wonderland. Nope. This is a very, very big, big one. 2 words. 2 words. Rudolph. Nope. Yes, Silent Night is correct. Ding, 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 ding. Mike Stroh got it. Mike Stroh got it. You got it. Um, yeah, like the category has to be like it just has to be open to like a wide audience. That was perfect, Mike Stroh. Like the stars that you like, the average person's not going to know the names of those stars. I don't care who you are. Like the average person's not going to know the name of those. Like I mean, I definitely would have no clue. Uh, so that's like we want to keep it, open to the majority of peeps. That's awesome that you know the names of the stars though. I mean, I can't say that I do. Well, you know a lot more than I do. I know like one or two. So what time is it now? Debating whether I want to stay on here. I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys want to do one more round? Then we'll. Mike Straw, I want to be able to do a category that you want to do. Oh, perfect. Okay, yeah, sports gear, sports equipment. Okay, that's perfect. No, I got what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, that's a great category. It's phenomenal. And in fact, I don't think we've ever done this one before. So, all right, let me think of. Okay, I love it. Hmm. Hmm. Trying to get clever with this one. I really like this category. I'm giving it some. Um, you're getting to know me. You are. Yeah, I don't want to make it too easy, but I want to make it clever. There's not a lot of sports people here in this in these live streams, so that's going to be a factor, a huge factor. But I'm trying to make it applicable to everybody that um, mainstream enough. That all right, and I think I have to go with the obvious one. I have to go with the obvious one. I think. Oh, oh, it's got to be gear. I have no idea what they. I don't know rugby. I don't think they carry anything in rugby. They don't carry anything in rugby. Are you you're thinking of I think you're thinking of like croquette or something. Yeah, this would be more like equipment. So sports equipment. Um yeah, so this would be sports equipment. You definitely need this thing to play this particular sport. Without it, you cannot play this sport. I'll put it to that plain and simple. So if you don't have this, you can't play this sport. It, it's required. You have to have one. You have to have one. Um, what am I thinking of? And it's not it's not like very mainstream U.S. type sport. This is on an international level, I'd say, more popular. I mean, if you guys want to start just guessing sports, we can do that. This is an Olympic sport too, by the way. That's a huge clue. This is an Olympic sport, I believe. Pretty sure. Has to be. No, not a fencing sword. No, it's more mainstream sport than that, than fencing. Way more. Not many people follow fencing. This sport is followed pretty heavily, I'd say, internationally. Ice skates? Nope. Nope. You need one of these. Just one. It's not a pair. The luge, no. Way more mainstream than that. And you're in the wrong type of Olympics. It's not a winter sport. No, this is a way bigger sport than the luge, than the high jump, than shot. This is a very popular, well known international sport that's played on a regular basis and in the Olympics. It's played professionally. It's played regularly, not just in the Olympics. Not basketball. No, basketball's the U.S. It was started in the U.S. Baseball was, again, that's not international. That's U.S. based. I mean, baseball is spread out internationally a little bit, but for the most part, it's the U.S. Same with basketball. Basketball is definitely hardcore the U.S., but is played on an international level. Not soccer or football, no. But that's in the right area. Sort of. It can be played as a team sport and as an individual sport. That's another huge clue. It can be played as teams or by yourself. That's a gigantic clue. And you need one of these to play this sport. And it does involve a net. It does involve a net. Is this a golf ball? Golf? No. No, it's not a badminton racket, but you're 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 red hot. It's not a badminton racket. It's a tennis racket. That's it. Ding 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 ding. All right. Maestro got the last three. Great job, Maestro, and everybody else. Thank you guys for joining. I'm going to wrap this live stream up. Going to leave you guys with what I always leave you with, as of course, be kind to others, but most of all, please be kind to yourselves. It's known as self-compassion. Bye-bye, everyone.